some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think.
Welcome to the Acropolis podcast, the rough draft. Right now you got me, Austin. We got Lucas over here, and we got Peter right over here. And pretty much we're just gonna BS around, talk about video games. We're just gonna do, that kind of thing. Pretty much the topic right now is the new releases, Soul Calibur 5 and Final Fantasy 13-2. Also the one that's never got a whole bunch of publicity would be Never Dead. And well, let's go ahead and talk about it. Gentlemen, comments or concerns about any of the titles? Played any of it, anything like that?
Soul Calibur 5's cup sizes have been unchanged.
Cup sizes in Soul Calibur 5 have been unchanged, so they're pretty much the same and legit. And then, Pete, you've been playing Never Dead 2, so...
Not Never Dead 2, Never Dead.
It's 2 as well, or also.
Oh my god, Peter, you're a retard. But yeah, the tossing of limbs is pretty unique in Never Dead. The ability to use your head as not only a weapon, but a puzzle-solving device hasn't really been used in video games since the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, it's a new alternative. By the way, the commentary right there was Jesse. He's right here, so you hear his voice, but you don't see him.
And you never will.
And you never will. Uh-oh. All right. Also, another thing was Soul Calibur 5. It's been an interesting turn of the series. It's pretty much the run-of-the-mill, usual Soul Calibur with a whole bunch of new elements and stuff like that driven into it. Custom creation of characters and stuff like that is pretty much fine point and stuff like that. I mean, me and Jesse, we pretty much discussed that and stuff like that. My brother, actually, Isaac,
Walked off.
He's created a couple characters. He actually made Toad and Super Mario from Mario Brothers. Interesting characters. Let's see here.
There's also the Knight Solaire, Lucas, from Dark Souls. Praise the Sun. You can make him in the character creator. Yeah, they put his armor and everything because Namco Bandai published Dark Souls. Totally awesome.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, any previews or reviews or games that are coming out? Like, do we know a lot, or it's pretty much a lot of Resident Evil titles that are obviously coming and stuff like that?
Yeah, March, you got Resident Evil, you got Operation Raccoon City, main consoles.
The thing,
My Big Robot Game, Armored Core 5.
Revelations.
Armored Core 5 for the Armored Cores up there.
Revelations comes out soon.
Oh, yep,
For the
Revelations.
3DS.
Yep.
And Gravity Rush. Oh, Gravity Rush.
Yeah, the Vita's going to be... I'm hoping pretty strong, though. I mean, it's been a very reliable system, and a lot of the stuff that I've noticed on it's pretty cool, so...
It's too bad Big Studios got shut down before Little Deviants even got a chance.
Yeah, I was telling a few people about that. Like, was there, like, some kind of issue or anything like that, or did they just drop the whole entire
They
range?
didn't say anything about it. They just shut down Big Studios, and that's all they were. The only game Big Studios was ever used in was Little Deviants. Ever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was actually looking at in Game Informer magazine when it first was showing it. Looked like it would be an amazing game.
Little Deviant? It looked, like, from all the screenshots and stuff like that, videos, I mean, it looked alright.
It seems to incorporate a lot of different elements that are in games. The augmented reality aspect of it's always neat, and then the controls on it using the gyroscope and the different play modes all look very interesting.
Yeah, some of the things about it, though, like, if it happens to become a huge success, I feel bad for the studio because maybe they can get brought back or something.
Maybe, or at least the people who are in it will find work.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also found out recently as well, Aliens Colonial Marines is actually coming out this fall. They actually released...
for the listeners,
That's never
Peter
happened.
has been waiting for this game for a very, very length amount of time. Peter, do you want to go ahead and give a comment on how long you've been waiting for this game?
Duke Nukem Forever in 1998 forever.
I guess...
That's how long.
It's been probably 5-6 years.
5-6 years? That's a long time.
Like I said, he's a dude who pre-ordered Duke Nukem Forever in 98. Okay? He's exactly like that. It's never gonna happen, Peter. Never.
No, they actually released a trailer up on the PSN.
Oh
now.
yeah, that's right. Cause I was on the PSN store and then I saw Aliens The one
And
that
they
people-
said it's officially coming out this fall.
Yeah, I saw it, and then I
Don't
was just like,
believe
wait a
it
minute.
until it's street dated.
Oh, well, I wasn't
And
sure.
even
if
then, you gotta doubt a little bit.
I wasn't sure if that was like a small studio game or something like that. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Pete's title or something like that. And I did see it on the PSN, so
I'll have to check the trailer.
I just downloaded it today. I was
So the
pretty happy.
demo for Twisted Metal came out yesterday.
yeah, it did.
Haven't had a chance to download it yet, but I want to.
What about that Kingdom of Amalur game?
Amalur?
Yeah, Amalur. Have you guys tried that out?
That has that weird weapon you keep showing me, doesn't it?
Yeah, the
The
Feyblades.
Feyblades. Oh my god.
Feyblades?
it looks creepy.
Feyblades. They look retarded, but I want to stab someone with them.
No, I don't know how exactly to do that.
Well, from like a lot of the,
I think I'll just throw them.
you could do a missionary and not missionary. First and secondary weapons, can't you? Like you could main in a
I have
sword.
no idea. It seems to be almost like a Gothic style game in its open world ability with its third person view and the customizability of your character.
From what I've heard, though, it doesn't have a strict Baldur's Gate kind of play. It just kind of has like that kind of same atmosphere whenever with it.
Yeah, like I said, it's like Gothic, more open world than Baldur's Gate, and more choices for your character to make.
Also, Silent Hill 8 will be released very soon and has an official street date.
Downpour,
Yes.
Downpour, right?
Yes, the Downpour. And
There's an ad.
I like the whole idea of them using, like, the heavier it rains, the more enemies will come.
Did you check the back of the Never Dead manual?
No, I did not.
No? You didn't see the Silent Hill HD collection ad in the back of the Never Dead manual?
Really?
No, that's-
Yeah, there's
There's
an
an
ad for it.
advertisement for
Yeah,
it.
there's an advertisement
Interesting.
for it.
Nice.
I gotta
I
check
know.
that out.
And
What?
also, not to mention, you gotta love that Daniel Lish is gonna be doing the music for the game in general. Other than Korn has one song on there, but new Korn, sadly.
At least Never Dead had Megadeth.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome because they used the theme song in the tutorial battle of Sangria. So you're just learning the controls and Never Dead kicks in and I was like, thank you.
it's not boring. I get to hear Dave Mustaine sing to me
Mid battle.
mid battle.
Mid battle.
Yes.
I don't remember correctly, but was it also Megadeth who did some of the little themes during the
I
game? too?
hope so, because they sound
'Cause they
sick.
sound sick. Yeah.
The battle themes in the game really do sound sick.
That'd be awesome.
Well, I guess since we're on the topic of Never Dead, like, what do you think the key verdict for it is? Because you two pretty much have the primarily like
Well,
playing of it.
IGN gave it a 3 out of 10.
Holy.
Yeah, my personal opinion, it's a 6 at least.
Okay. Well,
It's
obviously-
not perfect, it's not polished, but it's a good game.
Okay. Peter, 1 to 10.
On 10, I'd say 7 or 8. I'm
7
kinda
or 8?
stuck at 7.
Okay.
I'm kind of gotten in there, but I haven't finished the game yet, so I can't get an official review.
Well, yeah, that's no problem.
Over the last day, I made it to about the halfway point. I bought the exploding limbs ability. Really neat.
But,
Rip your limb off, throw it as a grenade.
With Soul Calibur 5 too, like that's so far the best game I played this year so far. Like I know it's January and February, but I mean to be fair, I'm saying that's the best game I played this year.
Sad though, you can bring, they still spam shit
Yeah,
out
you
of
could.
stuff in that
No,
game.
the computer spam all the time. I will not let that down. Like,
That's
they
true.
Spam all the time.
They
You know what?
juggle
If
your
anything
ass.
gave it away from a 10, it's Nightmare spamming with his upward attack that bounces you. Because he will spam that until he hits you with
Dude,
it,
I
and then
thought
he
his
will
triple
juggle
juggle
you.
on you and then go to a grab right as you're falling down was pretty great.
I gotta say, like a lot of the online functionalities and stuff like that for multiplayer and stuff like that, incredible.
Yeah, it's
Except for
definitely a
that
game I gotta
entire
pick up.
host thing, sometimes that gets a little dry and boring because once they drop out, you're done. But well, I mean, for me, I played a lot of Soul Calibur 5, so I mean, if anybody else has something to say to it, I do give it like an 8 out of 10 though. Like it's
Yeah.
if you're an avid Soul Calibur fan and stuff like that, definitely worth the play and stuff like that. So
It's not horrible.
it's not horrible.
Well, you gotta say,
The addition of Devil Jin's style is pretty awesome.
Yeah, from Tekken.
Because that means my Bruce Lee character has devil wings and the ability to fly up and shoot lasers out of his eyes.
so it'd be like Super Bruce Lee.
No, that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal Lee. He just didn't do that on camera, okay?
Okay.
He didn't want to look bad.
And then I guess Jesse, since you played a little bit of it, what do you think your verdict is on it?
On Soul
Soul
Calibur 5.
yeah.
It's interesting what they did with a lot of the characters, replacing some with fear types.
Yeah.
But the removal of people like Xianghua really bothered me when Keelik and Maxi are both in the game.
Yeah.
And the exclusion of Talim altogether is just unsettling. I can't get over that.
Yeah, I do sense some future DLC product and content and stuff like that for it. So
Probably, but Talim should have been part of the main game. It's just, yeah. And the download bonus, Dom Pierre, really? Joke character? Hey, let's select for the next Street Fighter giveaway, Dan.
yes, yes.
Or the next Mortal Kombat, mocap.
Oh,
Although mocap was actually useful.
so verdict
A 7.
7.
Yeah, too much spamming for it to get higher.
Yeah, I mean I had it's pretty much like my email. It's good to have, but way too much spam.
This is still too soon. Have you checked the Resident Evil 6 trailer yet?
I checked it.
Oh, that is beautiful.
By the way,
The fact that that could be Alex Wesker.
Yep.
yeah, they
Oh,
all
face.
wanted blood, so probably.
I guess since I pretty much played Final Fantasy 13 too, out of the group here,
It's a beautiful game.
it's good. Like I've only played for a little bit of it and stuff like that, but it's pretty good. I mean, like the beginning movie and stuff like that kind of overthrows the game. Like that kind of sucks because if you didn't play the first one, you could get caught up. But at the same time, I spent 50 hours on the previous one, so that option right there just kind of makes it worthless. That experience for Final Fantasy 13. But I mean, so far so good. It's pretty good. Like I like some of the action sequences and stuff like that is fun. It's extremely linear still, but I think it's still good.
To be fair-
They didn't have a tutorial thing where it lasted.
So far, no tutorial
No
like tutorial Fantasy
that
13,
lasted.
but it's,
Yeah, I was
it's
about to say, to be fair, 46 of those 50 hours was a tutorial.
oh, that's I guess I have no complaint or argument on that. Yeah, it's good so far. Like I think I'm gonna still beat it and whatnot. Yeah, it's one of those games that's definitely worth a try if you are still an avid Final Fantasy game and whatnot. I mean, it's still like very worthwhile to play.
They still use the Crystarium.
The the
Level
paradigm
up.
shift or whatever.
No,
The
level up
sphere
the
grid
way.
of craziness.
Yeah, the 3D sphere grid.
I think they do. I just got back from time traveling and stuff like that, so I'm still freshly new to the game.
That bothers me so much because every time I hear the word time paradox, it just makes me want to think of the end of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh god.
You caused a time paradox.
when you kill Otacon.
Except that wasn't in the end of it. You could do that at any time.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's a game over.
That's so great.
So that's the end of the game. When it's a game over, it's the term game over.
I did that once because I had to see what Peter was talking about.
Ocelot, yeah.
You can't do that, Snake. That causes a time paradox.
Yeah, that new Metal Gear game.
Metal Gear
Revengeance.
Rising, Revengeance.
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 You slice the shit out of everything.
Yeah, like I like
Of
it
course
just
you do.
because
Raiden is seeking revengeance.
it just throws everything Metal Gear is just like it was just like espionage. How about slice and dice? Like it's just
Well, that's what you get
Raiden
from the
went
team
from
that made Bayonetta.
Raiden went from complete noob,
It's-
took him pretty much dying, and to become like
A cyborg.
a cyborg to actually become.
He activated
badass.
cheats.
Yeah.
That's what cyborgs
God mode,
are.
turn on. Super cybernetic samurai activate.
has
What
anybody
blood
heard?
bot?
Has anybody heard a lot of the hate about the Resident Evil game that's coming out about Raccoon City though?
I haven't heard
all the
any
hate
hate
about
about it at all.
A lot of people that really like the Resident Evil series are completely against the whole entire mechanics of the game and stuff like that because it's
Why
extremely.
does it play like 5, but you got like the slow moving zombies? You
It's
just pop
more
them up?
action and
It's-
squad
it's-
based.
yeah,
it's
it's
kind
more
of like
action
Left
squad
4 Dead
based.
combined with Resident Evil.
Yep.
Weird.
Because
I like it.
people are so used to like people just thought it was going to be like a copy and a paste with Call of Duty and Battlefield, except with Resident Evil, and people are just like, wow, thanks for copying everything. And
I like the idea behind it. I want to kill Leon.
well, I mean, I like it because I mean, you get to be with the Boba Fett of Resident Evil, huh? Like that is
He's
awesome.
amazing.
That is awesome. But you also get to kill at least Claire and Leon, and I think Jill too.
Well, I saw the clip, the trailer of it just last night. Chris showed it to me. Hey, Chris. He was telling me he showed it to me, and then the guns overheat, and then as you shoot, it turns into flame bullets, and then your enemies turn on fire. Sweet.
Oh, that's great.
That does not
Oh,
make
that's beautiful.
sense.
That's like in Never Dead, you can get upgrades for yourself.
So
Where if you're on electricity or fire, your bullets become electrified or flaming.
really?
Yeah, with
Yes,
the character.
that is one
himself.
great
I,
feature.
I saw
You go
that.
up
I was
to-
like, that's hilarious.
You go up to something electrifying, that's to your advantage. I mean, you just go right up there, you take it, and then you can use it against your enemies. They get paralyzed and
Basically,
stuff after so many
anything
hits.
that you've ever had for any video game
Or you can
or
light
real
'em on
life
fire
self-preservation,
with yourself.
just ignore
Yeah,
it.
Does
I'm on
it?
fire.
Can you rip off one of your arms and smack people with them?
You can rip it off and shoot with it in your arm, so it'll shoot backwards,
Never did.
Never did.
and then you can throw it to
I
protect
wonder
been
if
it.
this would be
looking
like
forward to this
medieval and
game
you just rip
since-
off an arm and smack somebody to death with it.
This Angel May Cry will be coming out soon.
Angel May Cry.
That's what I am now officially calling it because they got Dante wrong. He's half angel, half demon now, rather than half demon, half demon.
Yeah, but Peter, they never really said if his mother wasn't.
You know what I just
No,
realized?
That's what it is. He has a devil trigger and he has an angel trigger. That's what they
Yeah, but they
officially-
want to go with the bar of good and evil, like everything else. He wants to be paradigm or renegade. Damn it, let him.
Not to mention the whole city is trying to like.
I wanna be on the
actual
dark
city
side, damn
itself Is considered trying to kill him, which has more of a Silent Hill kind of turn on it. And I don't really like that.
I kind
Well,
of just
pizza.
realized people don't like Resident Evil 2, and this just hit me when he was telling me Angel May Cry. That I just realized that they keep jumping through the series and avoiding 2 and stuff like that, whether it takes place after or before. Like they just want to, like it's like they want to surround it and just like be like, all right, this doesn't exist, and pile a whole bunch of good around it.
That's true.
I just realized that. Like why?
Two, though.
Like Umbrella Chronicles. You play through 0, 1, 3, and after 4.
Yeah.
They just don't like Leon.
Actually, they did come out with.
Dark Side Chronicles,
Yeah, the
which
Dark
was
Side.
2 and 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But that was like 2 years later after everybody went, hey, where the hell's 2?
Yeah.
And they made it a lot better, in my opinion.
The Wesker levels in Umbrella Chronicles were really interesting.
You actually see what pretty much Wesker what happens to him after he wakes
Yeah.
up after his little
After he
knockout.
gets shanked by the tyrants.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a good little rough draft. I think that was pretty cool. A little bit of discussion. Well, this is Peter signing off. Pete, say goodbye.
But
Lucas,
Oh.
and then Austin
yeah.
signing off as
Bye.
well. And then Jesse. All right. And then this is the first rough draft, so tell us what you think. Say what you want about it. We'll just go ahead and post our 360 gamer tags and our PSN network names. So if you want to add us or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. So, merry gaming.